Fearless Disease.
Fearless Disease fam, today we expose the truth they hate to hear. Like right now, if you are ready, Trump administration moves to restrict gender affirming care for minors. I'm going to say this again because I love this story right here. Trump administration moves to restrict gender affirming care for minors. You know what that means? You want to know what that means? They're going to stop cutting off penises. They're going to stop. You can start cutting off that funding to do that. I know we got to get some high fives and some in the comments and some thumbs ups. You know, give me some likes on that, man. I know y'all happy about that. Then I stop mutilating kids and gender affirming. You know what gender affirming? That's basically just a good way of saying we're gonna stop. You know. Cutting off penises and trying to manufacture a penis, cutting off the breasts up top. They're gonna stop cutting those off and stop hurting little kids and playing with their minds and think that there's something that they're not. I love this right here. Shout out to Trump. Let's hear what Mr. RFK has to say about it.
Today we are taking 6 decisive actions guided by gold standard science and the week 1 executive order from President Trump to protect children from chemical and surgical mutilation. This morning I signed a declaration: sex-rejecting procedures are neither safe nor effective treatment for children with gender dysphoria.
Exactly. But gender dysphoria. So basically when they say gender dysphoria, it's a mental, where you think that you're something that you're not. It used to be classified as a mental illness, but after a while, the mental illness turned into something that is just something that they are, and they're actually telling the truth. It's actually a mental illness. There's no way you can look down at your pants and see a penis and understand that you think that you're a woman. It's not the fact that we don't believe you when you say it. We understand that it's something going on and there's something wrong, or it's not normal to think that way. It's a mental illness. So that's why they classified it as gender dysphoria. But in a new age, at least within the 2020s, they want to classify it as that they're telling the truth. And maybe we should affirm that and find different ways to be able to do this within their body so they can match their mental illness to the physical. So that makes sense. So RFK, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. said the Department of Health and Human Resources will start a process to be able to help to ban these type of surgeries and medications and harming other kids. Now, when you come to an adult, it's still a mental illness, but you have a little more leniency when you're an adult. I mean, we can't always tell you what to do as an adult. If you feel like you want to cut certain stuff off and it's your body and you're 30 something years old, we can't 100% stop it. There's almost no way around it. You're going to do what you want to do. And there's companies that are going to fulfill your sickness. So they can't get there. But we at least want to be able to stop this when it comes to the minors, the kids, 8, 9, 10, the kids that think that certain way and they're being brainwashed by adults. We want to be able to stop those adults from doing that. I'm all for that 100%. Starting that process, which is going to be good, and I'm glad, to prohibit hospitals that provide children with sex rejecting procedures from participating in Medicare and Medicaid, meaning that they want to be able to do this. They really have to go to more private offices, and we as a people, American citizens, are not going to use our taxes within Medicare and Medicaid to pay for this nonsense. And 100% I'm happy for this as well. I work, of course, I provide, and I help with the building of America with my taxes that's taken out, and I don't even get a say on it. So I don't want this going to something silly as far as this cutting off stuff. Gender affirming care. That's when they want to put a ribbon over it, and I'm happy for that. I'm glad they're able to do this. RFK is a good guy for wanting to do this. HHS will also seek to stop medical device manufacturers from marketing breast benders to children. Best benders. First time you read that. Marketing breast benders to children. What I'm assuming is them trying to either cut off the breast or trying to grow the breast within a man. That's good as well. I like that. Very good. I love it. What else they have to
Furthermore, HHS is also moving to reverse the Biden administration's attempt to include gender dysphoria within the definition of disability.
say? Exactly. You see, the Biden administration. The first tipping point came when Obama came in and he wanted to be able to allow the alphabet people to be able to get married. Once you open up that floodgate, it's opening up to more and more. It's like a snowball. You say, okay, all right, we understand you may be on the other side, you may be gay, lesbian. You know what? You guys are cool. You guys can be able to get married. You want to be loved. You do that as adults, you can get married. What that did is open up the floodgate for the other alphabets going towards the trans and stuff like that. They opened up that floodgate. And when Biden came into office, he opened it up even wider and said, we could do even a gender affirming care. You can cut off stuff. You can make stuff. You could do all that. So they have to erase and be able to cut down what Biden and Obama had opened up back in the early 2000s. Gender affirming care includes a range of social, psychological, behavior, and medical interventions. Now, I like this psychological. That's the one I would stay with, because you have to be able to talk to these people and understand this is not where you're at, instead of affirming it. Affirming it is where the problem is understanding where you're affirming where I believe in your mind you think that way. Yes, you think that way. We're going to get you to understand that that's not really happening. You're not really that sex. You are what you are. To help a person align with their gender identity according to the World Health Organization. In 2024, President Donald Trump's opposition to transgender rights became a focal point of his campaign. That's one of the reasons why he won. I think there's another reason. I mean, there's plenty of reasons why he won, but this was a big one where he did not want to be able to push this type of ideology to the American people. Which is really sad that we've come to this point in 2025 where we're really thinking that men can be women and women can be men. We have a lot of sick people in the world, and there's nothing. We understand there's always going to be sick people in the world. There's always been, but it's coming to a point where the sick is running the asylum. Which I like. Another comment's going to agree with this a lot, because the people are kind of sick of this. They're a small percentage of people, and I think the majority is kind of sick of this. They understand what's the truth, and it's going to be a lot of them. We got good, great. It's awesome. Exactly. Oh, whoa, what? It's like a lot of one word is easy saying thank you. We got a good, Mr. President. The first principle is that you must not fool yourself, and you are the easiest person to fool. And that was by Richard Fine. I like that right there. The first principle is that you must not fool yourself, and you are the easiest person to fool. That's actually a good quote right there. I like that, Mr. Steve. That was a good one. Good president. My goodness. Send me a card. Great. That's right. I mean, a lot of them, this is going to be an easy one for them. And then I get a lot of pushback, but the small pushback they get is a small percentage of America. So there's nothing they can be able to do about this. But when you let something open up as far as the gates, as far as LGBT and all them to be able to get married, this is inevitable. It was going to happen. This problem not going to go away. It's just that I'm glad that the administration is actually putting some restrictions on this, especially when it comes to the minors and the kids. Smash a like, tap the next video here on the screen, subscribe, and hit that bell. CashApp FearlessDisease is always in the description if you are rocking with the movement. See you on the next one. Stay rich and stay fearless.